Well, hello there and good day. Thank you for joining me. I am Frost PDP,
And I'm VeracityTrigger.
and we're back with Crusader Kings 2. We don't have a campaign name, but that's okay. So, this is Trigger's, first in-depth experience with CK2. I'm looking on with his screen to see what he's up to try to work together. And last time we left off, we were fighting a revolt of his. But before we deal with his revolt, I just want to point out that something funny here. So I have a faction at 131.7% to put King Ludwig II of, well, East Francia on my throne, which is not what I wanted, but okay. And actually, I just saw something interesting. If we murder our nephew somehow, you gain a new title. I'm going to try to do that. Hold on.
Yeah,
In the
you can do that
meantime,
or put me on your throne. I don't mind.
no, we're not doing that, but that's
I
okay.
like thrones, man.
I believe you. We're still not doing that. Ooh, how much are you going to cost to bribe? 24? I really need to save money in case I get a faction
What,
going.
what if I
20 for
bring
30.
you a really rare, raw, vintage Irish whiskey?
I don't drink. Like, I
Well,
generally don't drink. But I appreciate the
okay.
offer.
All right.
We're
Well,
just
I don't
gonna
know how.
murder your nephew and weaken this whole faction dealio. It'll be fine. I'll get Kinslayer and I don't care because I don't know if you looked between the last time we played or not, but do you remember what society I joined?
You're the with the devil, I think, right?
Yeah. So I don't care if I'm a Kinslayer. I'm 50. I'm gonna die soon anyway. I'll take the hit. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, you can go to hell then. I don't care.
Yeah, basically. Oh snap! I didn't know I had claims on everything. That's nice. Oh, I could have
You
been
have
using
claims
that
on
on
all my
Lotharingia.
territory.
Huh. I could have been using those claims this whole time. Oh well. So we have our army sitting in the county of Plony. Both of our armies are there. We are sieging down the final holding in that, which is that little church there. If you click on the county, yep, you see how there's the three holdings, and your flag is hanging out over two of them.
It's my flag again.
It's the Germanic-looking eagle.
Oh, it's a yellow with the black
Yep.
eagle. Okay.
So, um, each of the little boxes with the castle and the city in it, they both have your flag. If you hover over the flag, it'll tell you it's the Kingdom of East Francia. That means you occupy that, which is
Ah,
good
okay.
because that's
Cool.
how you get war score. Generally speaking, you want to occupy territory. The church is not yet occupied, so we have to siege that down, which just takes a little while. After we
Hmm.
siege that down, our best bet, we can beat his army up one more time just to keep it from recovering. And then we're going to want to go, so we're going to take this final holding. We're going to go to the province of Weimar. We'll coordinate on that when it's time. We're going to beat his
Okay.
army up. We have him outnumbered 2-1, and numbers are really what matters.
Hmm.
Then we're going to head to the province of Thuringen and take back what he's already taken,
Yeah, because I
which,
want Thuringian back.
yeah, which is fine. Like, it's totally okay for him to hold that right now. I mean, combined, that's worth maybe 14, maybe 15 war score, and battles are worth a lot. So we'll take that back, flip this even further, and he'll be ready to surrender soon. After we take Thuringen back, we can decide what we're doing vis-a-vis if we want to go siege down his capital or not. He's
Mm.
relatively vulnerable. All right.
Yeah, sounds
So
good.
I'm gonna unpause and let some time run.
Should I have my army held in play?
Your army is legit just sitting there until we get the message that we won that siege. Oh, also,
Okay. I've
who's
got a red
occupying that?
enemy on left of me on Brisagao. It's got 1,700 troops there.
Bracecow?
Right to the west side of Brissago.
Where the hell is that?
It's just to the bottom part of my territory, right above Schweiz. Right
Yeah,
at the
I'm
bottom.
just looking at it on my screen, and just so I can see a little more about what's going on. Why
I'm
is
just
he
saying, there's a
hostile to you?
1700 troop guy
Right,
there.
no, that's a concern. I'm trying to figure out why he's hostile to you. Because that makes no sense. Why are you in this? Why are you in this war? I don't understand.
I make a lot of enemies. It doesn't take much.
Yeah, no, definitely. You did. So somehow, even though I couldn't tell you why this guy is hostile to you, but he is. So he's attacking you. Oh, you know what? He's not attacking you. He is actually attacking the guy who's rebelling. But because that guy is supposed to belong to you, he's coming up as hostile. Like, hey, I know this guy is rebelling, but it's still your land. You still want to fight him on some level. But the good news is, well, no, actually, there's no good news. Because if he occupies a province, then we have to go unoccupy it, which could be a significant nuisance. Honestly, that falls into the we deal with this later problems.
Okay, we'll just take care of this other guy. He's literally has my shield, which is ironic. The red, white, and blue lion there.
Well, that's because that's still yours, and that guy is the Duke of Thuringia, and I don't know. He's not even our dynasty, so I don't know why he would pop up with the shield similar to ours, except if that's just what they happen to use. Anyway, we're gonna let some time flow. We're
Cool.
still playing at speed 2, which is fine. We're just gonna wait
Oh.
right now. You will probably get a message that you've lost the County of Weimar.
Brooklyn and King Ludwig are getting married. We can collect a royal aid duty to pay for the ceremonies. Yes. It's everyone's will. Plus 10 gold. No,
You're gonna
people
die soon anyway, so
gain 50 prestige.
no.
Should I keep what?
Take the gold.
Take the
Because
gold?
gold pays your yes, take the gold. Here's why.
What about the 50 prestige though?
So
50
the
prestige
50
is...
prestige would be great if your character was 20. Then
Oh,
I'd say
okay.
definitely take the prestige. But when you die, you lose most of your prestige. So
Okay.
the
All
gold just goes over. The prestige does not.
Okay, I got it.
Actually, this could be interesting. So this guy has the Duchy of Bavaria. So even if he loses the Kingdom of Bavaria, I'm talking to myself. It's late. Which
That's
isn't
fine.
unusual for me. But it is a thing.
How'd you get a star next to your name? Subscriber? Oh, that just shows for me.
That's weird.
Never mind.
Oh yeah, I guess because it considers me subscribed to myself. So yeah, if it tells you lost the County of Weimar, that's not a problem. Yeah, this other guy's gonna be a real nuisance. Oh, look who re-raised. No, that's Saxony. Is that guy actually gonna try to help his liege? Because if he does, that could be a problem. Why did he raise?
What should we do? Should we like... Okay.
Sorry.
Pay attention to Chancellor. Okay.
Defending in the Gilinder conquest. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is why it's very bad for your vassals to try to do an uprising, because then everybody around them decides to box them, and then you end up having to save everyone. I guess I did not consider a Gilinder invasion, but whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so Siege of Merisburg, we won that. Hooray! Now you see how the County of Plani is solid solid lines, yellow, blue.
Vanberg?
Huh?
Vanberg? Wait, what solid white lines?
So in the County of Plani, where our armies are.
Uh-huh.
It's got the solid lines instead of the dotted lines.
Yeah.
that just means that entire thing is occupied. Every holding in that county is occupied. So now we're going to send our troops to Weimar.
Oh, okay. All right. Right now?
Yep. Right-click on Weimar, and both of our armies are in sync. They're both going to arrive on the 14th. If you hover over the box that, our troop counts are in the box. A little more. See how you've got your flag on your troops, and then it's got the number to the right of that? Yep. You see how it tells you that your army will arrive on 14 November 873? Yeah,
okay.
millennium off
All
there.
right.
So
Cool.
that's one of those pieces of information that's kind of hidden but very important, because that is telling you when your troops will arrive, because when your troops arrive, they start fighting.
If you're a day late, it's going to be messed up.
Yes, even a day late means we don't hit them with the full force of the hammer, and we want to hit them with the full force of the hammer.
Yeah. How's it going, Valkos? I'm surprised you're up so late.
Oh snap, it's a Valkos? It's a Valkos! What's up, buddy? I was glad to hear that you got your internet back. Alright, so we're gonna let some time run. Boop.
I'll take back my castle now, you asshole.
First, we're gonna kill a lot of your own people, which is a problem. Alright, I'm murdering a person for you.
Thank you. I guess.
Yep. So they do have a defensive advantage, which is kind of annoying, but they don't have as good generals. Maybe we'll kill or capture this guy, who knows. Our right flank is actually losing. That's bad. But their left flank lost. Our center won, so they lost the battle. Oh, hold on, I gotta pause. Success! The snake performed its duty with aplomb and pumped Prince Ludwig full of its deadly venom. It slipped away into the night, and the guards are now too busy contending with a string of lethal snake attacks to search for those responsible. Alright, cool. So I killed our nephew, which, if I am not mistaken, gave you an extra county, which is really good, because you needed that.
Yeah, that gave me Franconia.
That gave you a whole duchy, which you want to hold on to, because you weren't even holding a duchy. And it also gave you the county of Wurzburg. Nope, Franconia is a duchy, which is a collection of counties, which you are now the Duke of. But it also, he gave you a county directly. I think it's the county of Wurzburg, which means that county is no longer rebelling against you because it's yours. So not only is that a good thing, but if you click on Wurzburg, you're going to find that you have all of your troops there.
Wait, can I click on it without sending my guys over there?
Yeah, left click.
Oh, I was gonna freak out if I accidentally took
so
my guys away from the fight.
You actually should have all of your troops there, meaning if you hit the Z key to raise them, or that's fine. You can click that, right? Boom, there we go. We have an extra 474 troops to fight for us.
Ooh, yeah.
So by murdering our nephew, you've inherited a county, which made you a lot stronger. So, yay!
Woohoo!
Murder solves everything.
Right, so I should go and sit on Thuringia then, hey?
Right now you want to send your dudes up to Weimar, because I don't think you have enough troops. Yeah, technically you have just enough troops to siege Thuringen. You could do that. You could leave them in Thuringen, because we're going to win this fight, no problem. And then we're going to start the counter siege. So yeah, drop those dudes off at Thuringen. We actually have enough troops now to have a second stack running. Plus, we have enough troops now to fight that other guy. I just got to check something real fast. That guy's relatively weak. We'll be fine. Okay.
He's at 1,600.
Right. No, we have more troops than him. We'll be fine. Plus, if he does take a siege, he's going to lose troops to garrison it, which is good. So we're going to let time run.
Okay. How you doing, Valkos? You looking for our fight?
Okay, so...
Sunday? Is that why you got the internet up and running?
Yeah, there's that. So we are sieging. Your dudes are going to show up at Thuringen and start sieging. What am I doing?
Where should I take my troops from Weimar? Just leave them there?
What happened?
I guess we're just doing that, right?
Yep, you're leaving your dudes in Thuringen. You are
Then we're gonna
sieging down. As long as their morale bar is ticking down, you're good. And it is, so we're fine.
And after that, we're gonna go pound on this one country to the east of Peony, right?
Once we finish... No, that's not a problem, actually. That county's fine where it is. He's not even your vassal. You don't have to... I mean, we could. If you don't have a truce with him, we could, but that's not a priority. Right now, getting the ship righted is the priority.
Okay. So we have to go down to the Red Army down here with the 1600.
Yeah, we have that as a... Now that's on our list of actual problems. Wow, that sucks. No, I'm not doing that. Can't afford that.
I got 403 up on the north.
They're not a problem.
Göttingen.
Hold on a second.
Nope,
I gotta
now
see
he moved
something.
to Nazu.
That's fine.
He's
Unless he's actually trying to fight you, he's probably... The AI is probably trying to send him around your guys to Plani, which would be a huge plus for us because he's not going to be able to do... I mean, he could siege it down, but we'll kill his men. Like, it's free war score. I think for now, I'm just going to send my dudes to speed your other siege up. Yeah, that could be an issue. Damn,
Should I move my 400 to the other 400?
Yo, everybody and their mother is trying to take a piece of your vassals. Like, I'm not even kidding you when I say this is a real headache. You're probably not coming out of this hole. If I kill this guy, that doesn't do me any good. If I kill... Who else can I murder?
Should I send Weimar to Thuringen?
You can. Yeah, that might work. But you have just... Everybody around you is trying to eat your vassal, and it's just a problem. Oh wait, that's actually not a problem. Hold on here.
Be fine.
That's not you. Never mind. We're just gonna let time pass. It's fine.
This guy at Nazu doesn't know where to go now.
Have a Waldensian uprising on my borders. That's great. Yeah, the guy, they're probably going to Plani, and we're going to ignore them until we take Thuringen back, and then we're going to kill him.
He's on the border.
That's fine.
I guess he's not in one or the other. Yeah, he's going to Plani.
Yeah, he's just going to have to wait.
Should I group up my guys and go kick his ass?
You should group up your guys. We do not need to fight him right now.
G8.
That is a castle.
2. I shouldn't kick his ass then, right?
In a minute, maybe. That might be a little... Yeah, once this next siege falls, we'll send our troops.
What?
Okay.
Victory.
Send your troops. Now I'm going to teach you a way to just automate your commands a little bit. Once you send your guys there, have you run into the concept of waypoints before in gaming?
Yeah.
Okay. So right now, once you right-clicked on those dudes, you set that as a basic waypoint. If you hold down the shift button and right-click on Thuringen, you'll see that your troops the little arrow representing your troops kind of bends back around to Thuringen. So just shift right-click. On Thuringen.
Oh, on Thuringen.
Yes. See how it bends back around?
Yeah.
So basically that's telling the game, okay, you're going to go to Plani and then you're going to go back to Thuringen in a giant circle. Because the enemy has troops there, you will fight him there and then automatically walk back. So it's just something to keep in mind.
Oh, damn, that's cool. Thanks.
Yes. That is
that'll
that is
help.
the correct reaction. My neighbor is being eaten alive by a Waldensian uprising, so he's probably going to flip religions, which means I'm going to have the Holy War CB, which is going to be awesome later on, but that's okay. We're going to let time run.
Yeah. So is it where all the stinky stuff is, looking like all the gas is floating on the top part of your country? Is that where you're having rebellions?
Nope, that's disease. That's a whole other problem that we haven't even really addressed, but that's okay. It's just camp fever. But it is getting dangerously close to my capital, and I don't have any hospitals. In fact, I don't even know if I have the. I do have the tech to build a hospital.
Wait. To Master Ludwig. Should I pause this?
Yes. What is that saying?
Did you pause it?
I did. It's paused.
Oh, okay. My brother, I have.
Oh, the expedition quest.
Which might interest you. An old letter detailing the possible locations of some lost Hermetic writings came into my possession not many moons ago. If you find an expedition, we can search for those treasures together.
Night, Valkos.
You said that a while ago.
Sorry. Well, he'll see this someday.
Should I do this Hermetic thing or not?
It doesn't really matter because your character's going to die relatively soon, but generally speaking, I would say yes, and I usually pick the cheapest or second cheapest option. Like, there's a third option, which it shows up on the top, so you might think it's the best one, but it's the most expensive one, which is usually bad, because it's less likely to succeed. Alright, so we're going to let some time pass. I don't even care if my character gets sick.
To Master Ludwig. Pause it out.
Yep, that's the follow-up. So if you hover over the top option, you'll see that it's expensive and it only has a relatively low percentage. Well, no, that's not true. That looks like it says 83%. Does that say 83%?
It says lose 100 gold. 62% chance of a successful search. Ludwig
only 63?
Gains 300 esoteric knowledge. 38% chance King Ludwig fails the mission.
That's bad. That's a low percentage of success. Yeah, I would pick
40 gold or lose 40 gold. Gain 200 knowledge. The bottom one is lose 10 gold. 87% chance of successful. Gains 100 esoteric. So the bottom one's the best one, but with the lowest success rate. Or I mean the lowest high risk, high reward kind of type stuff here.
Yeah, high risk, high investment, high reward, and right now money is precious.
Well, I have $500. 520 died actually.
Yeah, but right now, given all the threats we're facing, that's money to keep in your back pocket in case you need to break out and hire mercenaries.
Okay. All right, I'll go with that then. Jeez, 196 came into Weimar.
No, 196 survived us killing them.
Oh, okay. All right.
You see that little white flag under their box? That means they're in a shattered retreat, so he's just running like a coward because we killed him.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
So he can't even be attacked right now. They'll probably reach the end of his lands and regroup. Wow, I actually lost the faction for a little while because I murdered somebody. Oh, wow, look, my neighbor split.
Dude, you're spreading the plague all over the fucking place.
That's not me. That just happens. Diseases will randomly spawn in locations and spread, so that's something to be aware of. And that's only a very minor disease. It's freaking camp fever and slow fever. That's not like the plague. The black plague is a real problem. It happens only once or twice a game, but like it kills if you don't close your gates. Pause for a second.
I don't have anybody on my council? I don't have a chancellor or anybody?
What? No, you gotta fix that. Appoint people.
Why don't I have anything?
I have no... Oh, you know what? Because when your entire realm rose up against you, you lost your counselors.
Holy shit.
Didn't even think of that. Good catch. So you've been operating at a deficit for a while. Like, just pick the top guys.
Just the very top?
Yep. Just click a point, click the person. Click a point, click the person. Because it doesn't really matter. You're not in a position where you're trying to make people happy and play council games. You just want the highest number. Because that boosts...
Master. Well, I can't pick the top guy. He's red.
Yeah, nope, that's the correct decision. All right,
Okay.
so you're good.
All right, I got stuff rolling. I got a hot wife.
Yep. Yeah, that's true. All right,
life
so.
Is good.
Okay, what
All
do
right,
we
so
want to
Thuringia's
do
taken.
next?
Should I go after this guy in the other territory? Oh, this one dude's in my fucking territory in Brisigu.
That
right
is
down here.
Holland's army. What the hell is Holland doing in your land?
I don't know, but they're dying.
Oh, he's trying to invade your vassal that's being disobedient too. Isn't that lovely? Alright, we're at a weird situation here where...
Should I go after him?
Let me think for a second.
He's got a little more troops than I do. But if he's
right, no, I don't want to send... We need to go together wherever we go right now. What's my monthly income? 11. I'm getting tired of this war. Are there any mercs I can hire that will help? Yes, there are. I'm making 1161. These guys are 1170.
Oh, this got to be Franconia. They've got the axes.
I really just want numbers at this point. You own Franco. Oh, you're looking at mercs too, huh? Yeah, mercs are a thought I am having right now because they recover quickly and just having an extra stack to throw around would be really nice right about now. Okay, so you have you have 853 men. I have less. Well, I have more, but I'm not going to recover any while I'm in your territory.
Go ahead on.
I'm just thinking. I'm trying to figure out what our moves are going to be. Because your vassals are getting eaten up. Jilland has 1,000. Okay. So... fuck. Damn it. Like, our problem is you have... If you look to the northern coast of your country, do you see how that one little province on the coast next to the red guys to the north, it's got the lines through it?
Yeah.
That means it's occupied. And that's bad because as long as that is occupied, we cannot get out of this war.
So I got to go there and
yeah.
hold it, right?
But there's going to be an army on that because they just sieged it down. So either there's going to be an army on that or next to that.
So Polonia,
yep. There's probably an army on the province of Sel. Because if you look at that, yeah. If you look, there's a little... So click on the province of Sel. It's the one to the south. Go north. So it's got that... Okay, I'm just trying to see where you are. Yep, that one. Perfect. Click that. Do you see how there's a little trebuchet throwing like a little rock?
Uh-huh.
That means it's under siege. Which is... It's a way to tell that there's an army there. Because it's an army that's there and it's not moving and it's hostile. That's the only condition. That means it's under siege. So that means there is an enemy army there that is going to try to fight us if we go there. So yeah, our problem is that we have a problem to the north and a problem to the south. And it's hard to deal with them both at the same time. We have to basically knock people out of other people's wars, which is just a terrible proposition. We want to move... Where do we want to move? On the upside, because they've been occupied, those provinces are relatively defenseless, and it's quick to take them.
Okay.
And that is a church on top. We're going to go north.
So what's usually better, defense or offense?
Offense. It's a personal
So,
preference thing, but I prefer to
even
be
though
on the offensive.
even
Especially
though
in
they're
this game.
right next to Baden, would they attack Baden? Would they survive? Or they not take over Baden?
Who is next to Baden?
7:30.
Okay, so they are the army of
Armford,
Holland,
Holland.
which is in its own stupid little war to try to conquer the county of Bremen, which is... Yeah, they are just being a nuisance in general. They are not really attacking you. They are attacking your vassal. Everyone's attacking your vassal. So the problem is you still have to fight them, but they're not going to go after your territory right now. They're going to try to occupy your vassal's territory and
Okay,
piece your
so we
vassal
want to
out.
go to Celle, right?
That is the end goal for this, yeah. I just want to check one thing real quick. 201 versus 205. Damn, so close.
Okay, I appointed all my army unit guys. The Heinrich, the Sighand, and the Cod. I don't know. They
I'm
specifically
going to let like
do.
1 day pass and see if the AI decides to back off. Because I want him to stop trying to move to Plani so Plani can recover troops so that he can't siege Plani because he doesn't have enough. So we're literally going to let like 1 or 2 days go by.
Oh, the 205
Yep.
guy?
You see how I got him to stop?
Yeah.
He saw that my troops are going to move there. He knew I would win. He backed off. Now we can attack him directly in Weimar.
Oh, so just go after him then?
Yep. The AI will almost always go for this kind of fake. If you see them going somewhere you don't want them to go and you have more troops, just send your guys there. He will probably back off and stand down, stay still, and then you can just go in and crush him, or at the very least reset his movement. Like, even if those 205 dudes can get out of the way in time, you can still control their movement enough that he is not going to get where he wants to go in time. Because now the county of Plani is going to recover. Yeah, he's trying to run, but he can't. He can't get away. So we're going to fight him, beat him, and then go to the next place after that.
Should I go sit on Plani?
Nope. We're going to drive him away from Plani one more time, kill his men one more time, and then head into his territory.
He's going to completely die here. He's not going to survive this.
He might get stack wiped. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, he's down to 40-something.
Yeah, but that number just... Yep, he got stack wiped.
My commander, Prince Karl, was cornered and slain by the enemy in the battlefield. He fought bravely right until the end.
Yep, that's a nuisance. Alright, we're going to go to the next county to the northwest, which is Braunschweig. Yep. Point the new commander for that flank. Oh, now, make sure you don't put somebody who's already in command. Nope, you're just going to keep shuffling around. It's kind of complicated. It's not the most intuitive window. Yeah, so if you slow down, you'll see that the... Yep, that works. The character portrait will have a little... If you click on that thing to try to shuffle your dudes around, it'll have a little thing in the northwest. In the top left corner of their portrait with a little shield and a sword saying troops are being... they're leading troops already. So we're going to move our guys to Braunschweig.
So we want to go get some sausage?
Yeah, that. So highlight your dudes and send them. Perfect. Now, what this is going to do for us, which we need right now, is once we're there, we're going to have vision on Celle, and we can see more of what we're dealing with, and then we can decide if we want to fight directly or if we want to go around them and make them chase us.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm kind of playing a little fast and loose with the pause button and not giving you the heads up, so just letting you know. Oh, shit. I'm not hostile to these third-party people. That could be a problem. Let me see something. Oh, crap.
Woohoo!
This is not good. So, because this is so dumb, and maybe this is on the list of things Paradox should fix, but I kind of get why it doesn't work this way. Because these guys declared war on your vassal, you are hostile to them. I am not. So my dudes will literally sit there and watch yours get slaughtered.
Okay, so there's not much I can do unless you're sitting here with the phone.
We are in a situation where we have to get really creative. Do me a favor and hover over in the top right where it's got your money. And that. What's your balance? 1 point something per month?
Monthly balance plus 3. 3.
Because you need to hire mercenaries. You need to be the one to hire them.
306.
Yep, and you don't have enough money.
Dear half brother, may you live in harmony.
You're gonna get a lot of those.
Did you just give me a shitload of money?
Yes. I'm now the Pope.
Okay, I'm clicking it.
Yep, just click through them. So now you have enough troops. Go to the military tab, F6. And we want to hire mercenaries who will appear in your capital. Unless your capital is occupied or under siege, your mercenaries will always appear in your capital.
So should I just hire anybody?
No, because if you look at... So you're going to learn a new thing today. So each company has a different leader. It gives you different troops, and it costs a different amount. Right? You see how that works?
Yeah, yeah.
The big problem is that it'll tell you, oh yeah, you can afford to hire these troops, but there's a monthly cost associated with that. So you know how you're making 3 ducats a month?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That means if you hire a group that costs 10 ducats a month, you're paying an extra, you're basically losing 7 ducats a month. And I can afford to pay you that money, basically, because I'm making 11.7. I can basically give you a certain amount of money. I can only give them to you in shots of 50 because there's no slider function, but I can give you injections of cash. That's not a problem. The problem is going to be that if you hire a mercenary company that's too expensive for me to pay for, you're going to go broke. They're going to, at the very best, decide to quit, and at the very worst, decide to fight you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
wow.
No, I've seen plenty of times when the AI will be like, hey, so let's just hire these mercenaries and have no money, and then all of a sudden the mercenary company takes over the country. And yeah, they can do that. And that's actually kind of nice, because then you can conquer them and make them your vassals, and then they're really cheap, but that's okay. So you're going to hire a mercenary band that costs less than 11 ducats a month. So you can go for the Saxons. I would recommend the Irish band, which is fitting for you. It's purely a numbers play. It's not the strongest army in the world, but it's got the most men. So you're going to scroll through.
I can't read the company. It's so small. I can read the name.
Dude's name is Comnel. Conmail, something like that. It's got 1,900 troops. It's costs 190 ducats to hire. It's 9.48 per month.
Oh, Cornwall or Cornell?
Yeah, that is it. Hire them. Now, do not, under any circumstances, hit that dismiss button, because you lose that initial investment. So you can close this window now. Yep, he's working for you. So close that. Do you see how you've got 1,900 troops in your capital now?
Uh-huh, yep.
Sweet. You are going to send them up to group up with us.
Now, will they fight these other guys that are en route to Pleone?
As long as they are red, they will fight them, but you want to keep your forces in one group. We need to knock these threats out one at a time. And I can't help you with any of the outsiders. I can only basically help you siege stuff down, which,
Should I right-click Nazu, maybe?
You should right-click and send your dudes to Braunschweig. You should send your guys to group up. They should all team up. Now, this is important here. You need to let me know if you get below 100 gold. You should have about 400, 500 left. You need to let me know if you get down to 100, because that's when I start saying, okay, time to send him more.
I have 902.
Then you're not going to get hit that point for a while. And I'm going to stockpile up and be okay. All right, so I'm going to actually send my guys to Osnabrück. You're going to group your guys up at Braunschweig. You're just going to keep your dudes there. So I know I keep saying don't split the armies, don't split the armies. We're going to split, because here's the thing. While we are waiting for your guys to get north and group up with your other guys, we want to have as many sieges as we can going on. And since I can't help you in the fight anyway, it's doing us no good for my guys to be there. So I'm going to start a second siege, and you're going to group your guys up. And then we're going to move from there. All right? So that's our next little mini goal.
Okay.
It's really like one step at a time.
My court chaplain, Bishop Hyman, has brought me the most extraordinary news. Apparently, he has uncovered a rumor concerning an exceedingly special artifact.
It's too bad we're broke, huh?
He is convinced that there is a degree of truth to the tales.
We don't have money for this. I know it might not ask you for money up front, but I mean, you could click it and go for it and see if there's any cheap options, but yeah, just go ahead with it. Do the top one. Unless it's going to cost you money. Well, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Eventually he'll report back. So now I'm sieging down your enemy, you're sieging down your enemy, and your guys are on their way up.
Yep.
That's exactly what we want. And for now, we just wait.
They built up a troop set of 41. I have...
Yeah, that's not a problem. He can do whatever he wants right now. As long as he doesn't have more troops than you, he's not going to attack you.
The hunt for the rumored artifact has begun to slow down. Court chaplain has just informed me.
You definitely don't want to lower your vassal levy size right now.
I cannot spare the important resources.
Yep, he struggles. If he gets you something, great. If he doesn't, oh well, you don't lose anything. Plus, being spread out gives us more vision, so we can see what's coming in.
Okay, just a few enemies on a bottom with Schweiss.
Nope. We'll worry about them next. One step at a time.
Almost there.
Okay, so group your guys up, but don't move them.
Okay, monks in nearby monastery have been stopping by to trade for supplies.
Getting all the random events. I'm getting none. You might as well take the top option.
Gain 20 piety.
Yep, cool. So you're going to group your dudes up, you're going to leave them there. You're going to wait until you finish this siege, because you're halfway done, you might as well finish. And then we're going to send our troops up. Well, you're going to send your troops up.
Okay. We'll take out this leader dude and...
Yeah, one problem at a time. We've played 8 years so far.
It's what?
This game has been played for 8 years.
Holy shit.
Yep.
Oh, man.
I can already tell what our limiting factor in this war is going to be.
Well, there's two different factions. Oldenburg has a blue lion and red has... Okay, cool.
Victory, so you won that siege. Battle, or you took that siege. Okay.
Should I move?
Yes, you're going to want to move north and take out the army that's on Selly. Remember, I can't help you with this fight, so you're just going to have to win.
That's fine.
The good news
I'll kick
is you've
his
got a
ass.
lot more troops than his, so you're not even going to suffer many casualties. He has no defensive advantages. Holland has moved all the way up north. He's trying to go to Osnabrück. That, let him try to help me siege. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah. Oh, is he trying to engage you? No, he can't be. That's stupid. He's gonna let you take his army out. Cool. So first you're gonna fight Gilland in Selly. Oh, please let him be that stupid. You see how you're barely losing any dudes?
Yep.
That's because you just outnumber him. Alright, so you're gonna siege this county back, and you're going to actually let our enemy siege back. This is perfect. You're gonna let him. So here's what's gonna happen, right? This is gonna sound crazy, but you're just gonna let him take back what he lost to this guy. Alright? Because now that you've got a really big army, you can push his around with no problem. So let him siege it back.
So give up what I just took and then...
Nope. You take what you're on, right? You're on Selly, you capture Selly back. Because the occupation is going to transfer from Gilland to you. And then you're going to siege the rest of the county down. Meanwhile, your vassals that are rebelling are going to take back everything in Bremen, which means it belongs to them, which means I'm at war with them, which means I can take it for you. And you can then send your guys south where they need to go next.
So I should go down south and Braunschweig?
After you take Selly. Alright? That should work. You might have to fight Holland at some point, but not right now. You want to take what you're on. Generally speaking, you want to take what you're on. Oh, look, my vassals won a faction against me. Council authority. I wish it would tell me which one, but I'm just going to let this sit up here for a little while. Wish it would tell you when you ought to accept. Oh, cool. I didn't think it would do this.
Defeat.
That's a nuisance. Wait, what?
What did I lose? Oh,
always try to leave that window open because you can hit the go to button and it'll take you to where you lost whatever it is.
Well, it was the Braunschweig.
Yeah, nope, that's totally fine. It's just one more thing to hit up on the way south. Right now, Selly is your priority. So first you always want to take what you're on. Next you want to intercept armies. Next you want to take what they've got.
Okay, so he's going to Lunenburg.
That's fine. No, that's a nuisance because it's across a river, but...
No, he went to Hamburg.
That's fine.
A bunch of independent armies next to me on my left. Victory, Siege of Selly.
Yep, those armies to your left don't matter.
Alright.
Let me just think for a second.
Now or wait?
Nope. Well, first you want to take out... I really wish I knew where Gillen's army went. First you want to take Holland out. So right-click on Bamberg. Or whatever it is to the east.
Wait, what?
You see the enemy to your east?
Oh, yeah.
Send your troops there. You want to prevent him from sieging this down, because that's just going to annoy the crap out of us. So he's going to get a small advantage. Well, fairly significant advantage because you're crossing a major river. Let me think. You know what?
Should I go to Lutenberg first?
Nope, because that river's still there. You're going to go to Holstein. And then you're going to remember you shift right-click to send to the next destination. And you can string that together forever. You can literally send your dudes in an endless circle. So now shift right-click on Hamburg. Nope, wrong one. Start over. Nope, because now you're sending your dudes to an extra province for no reason. So first to Holstein, then to Hamburg. Yep, because
Okay.
now your guys are going to get on the same side of the river as him, so you're not going to have that 20% penalty.
Oh, cool.
And that's just going to make your life a lot easier. You might scare him off altogether, which is also fine.
Well, he's still in the middle, so I think I'll be too close for him to be able to run away.
So the game looks like it is moving. When an army gets sent to move, it looks like it's moving towards a particular direction, but it's not. There's only two positions. There's either moving or standing still.
Okay.
And? So if you stand guys still, they sit in one position on the county, and if you send them moving, they sit in another, regardless of the direction they're moving. So a lot of times you'll find, especially after a big battle with a lot of ungrouped armies, that they just scatter.
Okay.
Alright. So we're going to let more time pass. I'm going to have more problems in my country. That's fine. Good. I'm taking land, which is making this closer to a reality.
You're taking over my land.
Nope, I don't keep it. You get it back.
Really?
I'm fighting a war for you, remember?
Oh. Well, thanks, buddy.
Yep.
Okay, he's down to 400.
He's gonna run.
300.
Okay. That's Sealand to your east.
He pussied out.
That's not a problem. Okay, so now you're going to go to Braunschweig and take that back.
Okay. Doesn't matter how I get there, though.
Nope, because he doesn't have any armies in your way.
That's kind of cool. It's, with Brigadine, it has that, lake advantage or ocean advantage sometimes.
Yep, 28th, 20th, damn.
What about this one dude that's sitting on Bremen?
He's exactly where you want to leave him. Because we need him to take that back so I can worry about it.
Really?
Yep, because that's not your vassal who occupies that county.
So I shouldn't go kick his ass?
Nope. That would be a problem. That army to your north would be interesting, but right now, that's not your priority. Your priority is Braunschweig because you want to take that back. Let the guy to your north, Gilland, do whatever he wants right now because at worst, you can always beat him up later.
Oh, okay.
Alright, we're going to let time pass.
Alright, sounds good. Let's do it.
I'm just going to keep having dangerous factions unless I do something.
Do you need my help?
Nope.
So I've got a lot of guys.
This thing really just spamming? Okay, whatever. I don't care what my council does. I can literally manipulate them at will. They're no problem. As long as they don't decide to put a different king on the throne, I'm good.
The army of the...
Yep, he's fine. You got to your target first. You are probably going to take your target first. Then you can go beat him up. Although...
The 579 right above me.
Yes.
Taking over the...
At a rate of 16.6 every 2 days. You are taking 21.4 every 12 days. You want to be where you are, because at absolute worst, you have to retake it, but it will have less of a garrison. You're exactly where you want to be. Once you win this siege, the next thing you're doing is going north. I know we're playing whack-a-mole, but this is what happens when you have early game factions. This is just the way it is. Like, if you mismanage... Oh, wait a minute. Somebody's fighting somebody else. What's going on here? 2 of your enemies are fighting each other. That is the best thing we could have asked for. Who the hell is Heidmark? Tell me Heidemark declared. Yep, Heidemark's now trying to conquer. Everyone is fighting over one county at this point. Like, your vassal's rebelling, which is annoying for you. Meanwhile, your vassal has everybody declaring war on him for Bremen. Why the hell is that the case? You know why? Because that is the nearest thing that they can declare war on. Okay. So they can only claim Bremen, basically, so that's what they're all claiming. They're all like, I'm going to rule Bremen. Meanwhile, they're fighting... Huh? Go on.
I had a vassal take off Nisani for me. He's got 1 troop.
That's not your guy.
Well, he's independent, and apparently it's my color.
Well, if you remember, we fought, last episode, we fought that war for Plani and took that.
Yeah.
That is the guy you took it from. He used to have 2 counties, now he only has 1. And he only has 1 guy. The only reason we're not fighting him is probably you have a truce with him, and you have, like, a major stupid war going on anyway. 46% chance to successfully imprison. He's trying to fabricate a claim on Burgundy. I own Burgundy. I probably want to imprison this guy, but if he gets away, he will rebel on me. It's my direct vassal, right? He is. Damn. Don't you like me? You desire the Duchy of Burgundy. That means you are my count in Burgundy. Sorry, I just gotta figure this out. Because I have a vassal who's trying to do something especially stupid, but at the same time, I can't just smack him down.
Do you need me to come in there and kick some ass?
Absolutely not. You need to win your war before we can do anything else. So we're just going to let some time pass. You're going to finish your siege. It's actually great that your enemies are fighting each other. That's perfect.
Yeah, I was hoping for that. That's going to take forever, though, because, well, they're both the same exact amount. Well, one's a little better than the other, but...
Yep, let them kill each other off. That's good. Now, your vassal's going to go try to do something. I don't know what. Okay, so let me just assess what happened here. Perfect! That actually broke the siege of Selly. The enemy actually broke its own siege. Like, the AIs fought each other, and as a result, your problems just got lightened. So we're just gonna...
How did they get up to 1100? Did they make up? And
that's because, remember how I said there's only 2 fixed positions on the on each county that the AI can be in? Like, an army can only be either standing still or moving, right?
Yeah.
So because both of these guys are your enemy and they're both moving, the game's like a little confused. The game's like, I'm not sure who these armies belong to, so I'm just going to group them together. If you were to fight them, they would probably fight separately. Like, you'd fight one, beat that one, and then immediately fight the next. If you hover over
So the developers never actually got that accurately fixed?
It's just really, like, I don't know how I would do it if I were trying to develop it. I don't know what I would do. Hover...
So I can go back.
No. Immediately, yes. Cancel that movement. Please tell me you did not break the siege. Good. Okay. If you let even a day pass with your guys trying to leave the siege, you lose all of your progress. That is a paradox golden rule. If you're sieging something, do not move your troops unless you absolutely have to, because you give up your progress. Okay. That is extremely not a good idea.
All right. So wait for victory on Braunschweig again.
Yep. And you're literally on the verge of it. Then within the next 12 days, you will take it. So hover over real quick. Hover over the red box to your north, the enemy box. Yep. Do you see how it's telling you that one army is going to arrive in Bremen on October 1st and one army is going to arrive in Holstein on September 28th?
Uh-huh.
That's because those are 2 different armies, right? They belong to 2 different people. The game will only tell
each other. They're at the same exact number they were at when they started.
Because those armies, first of all, those armies are going to different places. So the game will only tell you the immediate destination of an army. So the next county they're going to arrive in is Bremen. Maybe they're going to stop there, and you might have to fight them. Maybe they are going to move on. But because you know that those 2 enemies just fought a battle, one of them lost. They probably shattered, which means they can't even control their own movement. They're just running. The other army is controlled. I can't tell you which one is which.
Okay.
I do not have that information available. If we had tracked it a little closer, maybe we would know. If we knew who won the battle, we would know who won the battle, right? We don't. So just for now, that's not an issue. The victorious army might be going to Bremen, but that's fine because you're about to take Braunschweig. You can just go up, smack them, make them run away, and then you can head south. Yep, that's probably what's happening. All right, what's this notice that I got? That's fine.
All right, they moved up. There's 2,000 that's right next to me.
2,000?
2,500.
Oh, that's neat. That's a nuisance. Who the hell are you? Oh, good, another guy declared. Or you're the guy who I think you are. You are. Oh, crap.
Should I go up to Selly?
That's bad. You haven't taken that province yet. You can't move. You're basically pinned.
Yeah. That's true.
We're gonna. You might be losing land on this.
Göttingen.
It's a nuisance, but it's not the end of the world. We're gonna let some time pass. We're gonna let this. Oh shit! Are you kidding me?
Victory on Braunschweig.
All right, so that's good. But the guy who actually declared the war that I'm concerned about was just murdered by someone else. So his heir took over, I'm assuming. Took over the war score. Yes, he did. That's not as good, but whatever. It's just funny that the guy who started the war died. Okay, you're going to move your troops. Fuck. That's
North?
not good. I can't even declare bullshit war on Jilland. So your problem now. So this is abstract, but one of the guys who declared war on your vassal is at 94% war score. He's trying to take. What are you defending in? You're defending in the Upper Burgundian claim on Schwyz. He's claimed one province. He's at 94%. When he hits 100%, he can enforce demands. What can you do to stop that? You can fight his army and drive it away. And then you'd have to unsiege everything, or you can just lose a county and fuck it. That's probably the best option. It's up to you. But your options are A, try to beat this guy from 94% war score and something like 5 or 6 occupations and beat his army, or you can just be like, yep, take it.
In Schwyz?
Yes.
What does he have there for troops?
He's got a garrison, but that's not the problem. It's just time. It's trying to be in too many places at once, I think.
Well, I got the 2,500 guy right next to me in Göttingen.
That is a battle I can't help you. Nope, I can't help you with. So that would be all you. Heads up, even troops. Can you beat him? Let's find out. So let me do some quick exploring of your troops. You have.
I'm 100 ahead of him. That's
not enough. You want at least a 15% margin. That's not even 10.
Yeah, I was thinking that myself.
You have 1,034 light infantry, 496 heavy. He has 2 separate armies. He has more heavy infantry than you. He'll beat you. He will actually beat you. I mean, it might come down to commanders and terrain, and that's plains. So if you have better commanders than him, you could theoretically win. But that's a hard fight. You will lose a lot of troops just fighting that, let alone going around and sieging back everything he took.
I'm thinking going south, taking out Schwyz.
So you want to fight this?
Well, I don't know what else to fight.
I mean, you can let him see. If you let this guy siege that county that he's sieging, he will probably have enough war score to enforce his demands. He will take 1 county from your rebelling vassal, but it will clear all of his occupations, which lets us peace out the war.
So
you will lose 1 county, and you will be able to shut your vassal down and take all your land back.
should I stay here? Like, I don't know.
Your two options are: one, try to fight this; two, let him take one county.
Well, I can't really fight him right now. He's just too fucking strong.
So you're gonna let him take it then. Which is honestly what I'd say, one county is not, it's not your personal land, so you don't care as much. Yeah, you lose a guy, but so what? You lose a guy, you can always take that back, and you can turn around, and we can basically tag team Lotharingia and take him out if we need to. Him taking one county for a little while, not a big deal.
Okay, so he's from Lotharingia then.
Yep, the guy who's the concern right now is a vassal of Lotharingian. I will straight up murder that guy. I mean, I could straight up murder that guy, except he was already murdered and his heir took over the war, so it doesn't matter.
All right, so I should right-click my whole way down there to get to Schweiz?
No. I mean, if you want to fight it, yes.
Well, what do I do? Just stay here on this territory until it changes to light gray? Is that
I would advise you head north and beat up Gilland. You're sacrificing one county to a different war, but so what?
Gilland? Where's that?
It's the army that is on Bremen. So I think you have that county highlighted. Yep, see how that army belongs to Gilland? It's got the little flag for Gilland. It says Gilland in parentheses.
Very end. Okay.
Yep, go fight Gilland.
Okay, so go kick his ass then.
Yep, go kick his ass. You're gonna lose.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Yep, that's fine. Actually, Lotharingia is kind of weak right now. Lotharingia is being invaded. That's interesting. By who? Oh shit! That's a prepared invasion of Lotharingia, and it's gonna win. Is that a kingdom claim? That can't be a kingdom claim. Oh shit.
Lotharingia?
Yeah, we might have a Viking problem. Oh crap! I have a planned invasion now.
Oh, victory!
God.
And I've got a multiple choice question here.
What the hell is that even? I don't know what that is.
My wife, Richard, has complained about me being absent so often, so found that I had some extra gold to spend. I decided to buy or something, maybe some jewelry.
I'm in trouble.
Lose prestige, lose gold, lose less gold, lose even less gold. What do you think?
It's up to you if you want to make your wife happy. Or less mad at you, whatever. Can I even murder this guy? Nope, I can't bribe anyone. I am so screwed. We have a Viking problem. We have a substantial Viking problem.
What about it?
Well, in November of 877, so 2 years I have to prep for a war. And it's a big one.
I've got a 570 troop dude being an asshole in my territory.
That's nothing. I'm about to have 4,000 Vikings try to take France from me. So that's cool. I'll be fine.
Back over there, man.
No, I'll be fine. My dudes are actually not doing anyone any good right now.
I'm holding out pretty well right now. Do you need some help?
No, you're perfectly where you want to be, because we're gonna... You're gonna take Bremen for yourself, which is gonna block anyone else from taking it for a while. So you're fine. Just sit where you are. I'm gonna move to Munster and start sieging something else down just to speed this along, maybe. Oh, you could even assault if you really wanted, but that's not worth it. We're probably gonna have this war wrapped up relatively soon. Thank God.
An independent 500 guy next to me against the 572.
Huh? They're not even fighting. Like, they're not hostile to each other.
No,
that's Aquitaine. What the hell is Aquitaine doing there?
Should I go and take him? He's sieging down my Würzburg.
No. Don't even worry about that, dude. He's gonna take forever to siege that down. 5.1% every 12 days. It's gonna take him like 3 months to siege that. Nah, you don't care. You will siege down things much faster and push him to 100. And once he's out of his other wars, you can peace him.
All right. I've got another 572 on Bamberg now. A bunch of assholes are
They're
all over
just
my place.
walking through your territory. They're involved in a different war. If they are great to
Really?
you, they can't do anything to you. They don't count. The only thing you concern yourself with for them is supply limit.
Well, they're 2 red armies. 500.
Oh, neat. That's Heidmark. He's trying to take Bremen, so you're exactly where he wants to go. He can't do anything. He can't. Well, he can try to siege you down, I guess, but that's pointless because that's not going to achieve what he wants to do. You're not even his target. Like, you're indirectly his target, so you're fine.
All right, cool.
We really just need for Upper Burgundy to take what it's trying to take, and that should end this. Because there's sort of a chain in place. Right now, you can't peace out your vassal because he's got land occupied. Once that land is no longer occupied, you win. Because he's at 96%. You've got him at 96%. You've basically won the war. He just can't give up.
So I take out his capital, and that's that?
Things should happen soon.
Victory!
I check one thing. Please be. Oh my god, you're at 99. I hate you so much.
Okay, I got victory here.
That's fine. Just chill. The Vikings are a headache.
They're taking out Würzburg, though.
Yeah, I know. That's fine. Because you will finish your siege in much faster than him. You could probably finish your siege naturally and get down there. If you want to rush it, there's the assault button. It wouldn't even cost you that much, really. You might as well hit it. Do you know where the assault button is?
No.
So, you see where it says Siege of Beverstead?
Siege of... Okay.
So, yeah. If you click that little button, you need to be very careful with this button. There's a rule with it.
The sword with the green arrow?
Yep. Before you click it, I want you to understand something. In this case, it's very simple. You have 2,640 men. He has 64. You're going to take that very easily. But, and this is important, generally speaking, that button costs you a lot of troops. Because instead of sieging, you're assaulting. So you lose a lot of guys. The rule that I go by, that I learned that seems to work, is a factor of 10. You need 10 times the people to make this button economically viable in terms of manpower. Otherwise, you're going to suffer a lot more losses, and then you're in trouble. Real quick, before you do anything else, in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, there's the little portrait with the crossed swords that should say 100%.
Yeah.
Click that, and see if you click offer peace. We're just testing here. You see how that button is grayed out, the send button? So you got the 3 options there: enforce demands, white peace, and surrender.
Yeah.
You always want to check that before you click that, because you don't want to surrender. You want to enforce. You can
offer
only...
white peace?
No. I mean, you couldn't do that anyway, but no. So you want to enforce demands because you're at 100%, right? So you won the war. You want to click that button, and then you want to be able to send it. But the send button is gray. Hover over the send button. You see how it says there are the 2 conditionals. It's you have enough war score, and none of Dickhead's holdings are occupied. That second one is X'd out because Dickhead has occupied holdings. That's okay. That's not a problem. It's just like you can't piece him out until he's not occupied.
Okay.
So if you want to, you can assault the county you're sieging now. That will wrap up that siege, and then you can take your guys down to Würzburg and beat his army up, just to make sure he doesn't take it. But I don't think that's going to be a problem. I think this will all shake out before that happens. I could be wrong. The AI could be stupid, but the AI should be trying to enforce its demands any day now.
So I should assault it or just wait?
Yeah, you might as well. So you click the button.
Yep.
Your dudes change their animation. You see how they're kind of swinging their sword at nothing?
Yeah.
That means they're assaulting. And you won that siege right away, right? But you lost like 4 guys. Not even. You lost like 1 guy. That's because that second number was so small. You had them beat by a factor of 100.
Yeah.
So you want to send your dudes to Wurzburg now.
Okay. Should I right-click the whole way around, or?
You should just right-click Wurzburg. Yep.
So they'll just automatically avoid.
Yep. They will. They might not. Shit. You gotta check because they might not automatically avoid, and you've gotta. But the game prioritizes supply limit, so you don't take attrition, which is good because that can be a beginner's trap. So you're good. We're gonna let time pass. Hopefully we won't need to even fight this battle. I can't.
Just die. He'll die by his own attrition, maybe?
Well, what's going to happen is your enemy's going to peace out, and then you can peace them out. It's a chain. You control Bremen, you move your troops off Bremen, so the AI is going to be like, oh, Bremen! But by the time they get there, you'll be in the south, or Holland will get there right away. That's fine.
There's 241 on Bremen immediately.
It's fine.
Now.
Ignore him. He's got to siege that down. It's going to take him a little while.
Alright, we're in Thuringian. Soon we'll be in Würzburg.
Yep. And your enemies are going to fight each other like a bunch of morons, so that's okay.
You'll be a dead man.
This is going quicker than I wanted.
2,000?
What?
Guy's got 2,500 up in
Say what?
Bremen.
Ah, shit. Somebody raised a tribal army. That's a problem. The good news is they're relatively weak. The bad news is, yeah, this is not good. And you don't have a defensive advantage. This is really a problem. Yeah, we really need your vassal to peace out now. Like, super need that, because he can assault. Sealand is the one trying to invade me. No, Swedvod. Oh, shit. Sweden. I have to fight Sweden.
How do I make a new guy a leader in the middle of battle?
You can't. If a guy dies, you're just stuck. Don't worry about it.
I was hoping you weren't going to say that.
Yeah, I know. Alright, let's go. Come on, game. Give me something I can work with here.
Victory, Offenburg.
Please wrap this war up.
Offenburg. Alright, I'm at 2,500.
You're going to send your guys north to Bremen as fast as they can get there. We might have further nuisances on our hands.
Back and forth.
Yes. This is what I was concerned about with moving south. This is why I was kind of hesitant to do it.
It took over Bremen.
Yep. Now you can't piece your vassal out until you take it back. Which shouldn't be that big a problem, but it's sort of a nuisance.
They've got guys in Schwaben now. No, he moved somewhere else. Oh, moving through 320 something.
Yeah, but they're shattered. They can't fight you.
Yeah, he's got a white flag. The White Stag. Oh, let's send people to find it.
Yeah,
no time
it's up to
dream. This is a bullshit thing, right?
It's just an event you can play around with if you want. You don't have to. Oh shit, I can't even siege that. Word, I'm just wasting my guys. That's fine. That's cool. Let's move my guys back to my land. Let me stand down and re-raise. That's probably important. Yeah, I could stand down and re-raise. That's fine.
51's gonna die right now. Victory at Bremen.
Okay, you want to assault. Right? I'm just gonna double check real quick.
Character here.
Yep, do that. That's fine. We're gonna end this war, and then we're gonna wrap up.
I don't have any other characters that don't have a shield next to it.
It's honestly not important. You just want to assault. They've got 18 guys as a garrison. You want to take that 18 guys out. So click the assault button. Yep. Good. We're going to let 1 day pass. You're going to take that county. Boom. All right. Click on the shield. I mean, not the shield. The war. Remember where to find the war?
The war?
Yep.
Oh. Okay, I've got 2 shields here, the castle and the abbey?
Nope, that's the holding. That's the county view. Look to your right on the right-hand side of your screen. Wars go on the bottom right next to the minimap.
Okay.
Click offer peace. Please, please, please. You see how the button... So you've got enforce demands. Click.
Offer white peace.
No, that means truce. That means like he breaks away. You want to hit... You got enforce demands highlighted, which is good. You want to hover over where he says yes. Down a little bit. No.
So
yep,
he says yes.
We are beaten. You can send. Hit that. Ta-da!
Civil War is increased. Ludwig.
And that was just to increase council power, which I would have never fought that war. Yeah, council power is not a problem. If they want to increase council power, you can always fix that later. I suffered like 3 or 4 of those. Council power, you want to let them win. You want to just say... So when they give you a demand, you always want to check and see what that demand is. If that demand is increased council power, it's usually not worth the fight. You can always fix it later. If that demand is to set Gavelkind, if that war is to install a claimant, then you want to fight the war. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
So next time it says council power, we're not fighting that war. Because, like, in fighting that war, I took like 3 of those. In fact, I want to check my laws real fast before we wrap up. Yep, I'm fine.
Oh, where did he go? Fuck.
You ended the war. You won.
Well, he's imprisoned.
Yes. Oh, wait a minute. That's the guy who owns Nassau? And he's in prison? Is he in prison by you?
Yeah. Should I kill him?
No. No. But you do want to go up to revoke title. It's on the top. Yep. Click that. What is that saying no for? Title revocation law. Damn, you don't have title revocation. That's annoying. Hit the button F4. Go to the... What the hell is it? Council tab. Nope. I'm sorry. I'm lying. Go to the Realm tab. Click that. So the laws are basically the laws of your kingdom, right? And you're going to scroll down the list. You're going to hover over. Do not click, but hover over, where it says revoke title. Right now you have revoke title none. You're not allowed to revoke titles. You want to hover over that real quick.
The order is allowed to legally seize hereditary titles from traitors and unlawful subjects.
Do not click that. We got to wrap up because I got to get going. But what we're going to do, I'm going to write a little note. Trigger CK2. I literally use a sheet of paper that's in front of my desk at all times for CK2 notes. Revoke.
You want me to trigger this?
Do not. Because you will lose the vote, you will not be able to change things for 5 years, and you will lose your opportunity to take Nassau and other land that you need. I'll take land.
Damn it.
So next time I'm going to teach you about stewardship and domain limits and everything.
What's this guy's name? Regent of Nassau.
And I have the invasion to worry about, but that'll pop up next time. I can press weak claims on some counties that I don't want to deal with. Okay, so we're going to wrap up. I'm just checking the state of the world. Oh, Aquitaine actually managed to invade Africa. That's neat. No, I haven't seen that.
Enough.
That's neat. I have a claim on Aquitaine I can't do anything with right now. I think. Actually, my heir is Aquitaine. So if I kicked off right now, I would
Did you lose a bit of your northern territory?
No, I actually expanded. I grew.
Oh. Well, I guess I did too, right?
You gained a province in the first episode. You lost a province in this one.
Oh.
But that's really an acceptable loss given what we were facing. Like, all right, so you lost a province, big deal. We can declare on Lotharingia and take land. I just want to see your claims real quick. You do not have a claim on. No, you have a claim on Burgundy. You can straight up eat Burgundy. We can. I mean, we'd have to deal with the Vikings invading, but that's a whole other story. We're gonna deal with that next week because that's. I can't do anything because I'm getting invaded in a year. Shit. Okay, that's fine. Well, yeah, this start date is Viking heavy. We got to deal with that. That's gonna be a headache. Do I have technology I can take? I do, but nothing.
I got a bunch of troops, so I can help out.
I can build retinue. That's right. Oh, right. Before we forget, you need to stand down your guys. How do you do that?
X.
Yep.
X marks the spot.
Yep. Now that will stand down your mercenaries. Actually, we want to let 1 day pass. Hit cancel. There's this rule that if your troops are in enemy territory and you try to stand them down, you only get half of them back. In fact, they have to be in friendly territory, your own territory.
Okay.
And sometimes when you end a war with your guys in your own land, if that land was occupied, the game takes a day to catch up and be like, oh, hey. So we want to let 1 day pass. I accidentally let 2 games pass. Sorry. Now you want to stand your guys down.
Okay.
I actually don't care about that because...
no retinues will be disbanded. No special gem to disband. Okay. Yep.
Now, you stood down your mercenaries, which is fine because you don't need them right now. Yeah. You have nothing on your top bar that's standing out as an emergency. I have my invasion, which I'm going to remember for next time. I can even try to imprison this asshole. Okay, so I just want to put that in blue. Prison.
Mountains are huge over Italy.
It's the Alps, bro.
Now I see why that's such a divisionary area, that one.
Hannibal, bro.
It's huge.
The Alps actually block, or they limit movement in some places, because mountains can do that. Large mountains can block movement.
I mean, I never saw, like, how big they are from a map before, but geez, that's huge.
Yeah, I believe that's fairly accurate. If you hit the Q button, you'll see the terrain map mode. Yep.
Yeah,
that's a little better. Zoom out a bit.
Yep, I see it.
Yep. Those mountains actually block movement, so you can't necessarily move troops directly through those provinces. You kind of have to go around.
That's why Spain has its own defense port there.
That's good for us, because right now we don't need... Well, right now the Umayyads are fighting a revolt, so that's fine. They're busy. Aquitaine is actually intruding into Africa, which is interesting, because I didn't think they'd be able to, but then again, Africa's fairly broken up, which is a plus. England is not united. That's okay. I'm slowly expanding. That's fine. I'm gonna get invaded. Please let me look at this button real. Let me look at this guy. He's got 11,000 troops. I'm dead. You're gonna have a Viking buddy.
Wait, what?
There's no way I can beat 11k. So I have an invasion that I'm gonna have to deal with, and I just looked at the guy, and he's got 11,000 men.
All right. Well, how about I don't fight anybody, and I come and save your ass with my 2,500?
That'll help, but even if I mean, I could pump mercs maybe. I could do math to figure out what I could save up.
If we team up, and while he's sieging something, we come up and shoot him in the back.
Yeah, but we'd have to have as many troops as him, and 11 is just hard to scrape together. I mean, even if I can spend most of the next year regenerating troops, that's not the problem. The problem is just that I'm gonna have to deal with freaking 12,000, at least 11k. Like, that's huge. That's like, technology isn't gonna save me. Freaking mercs are gonna be like, I can pay a. Let me just check real quick. Just the stats right here. So 150, 180. If I have enough money, I can hire enough troops, but that'll be a problem for next time.
What if my guy dies and I'm involved in the war with Italy?
Italy already won its war. It took Bavaria. You will inherit as the. You will be Carloman, probably. You'll probably inherit the Duchy of Bavaria, so your kingdom will actually probably grow, which is good. Italy might be mad at you, but whatever. And then we can worry about everything next episode.
All right, cool.
So I want to thank you all so much for joining us and sticking around. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. Please make sure to go check out VeracityTrigger's channel. It's just youtube.com/VeracityTrigger. We're both on Twitter. I'm FrostPDP. He's VeracityTrigger. Trigger, you want to say anything?
Oh, yeah. Thanks so much for watching all the way through. FrostPDP is also playing some Burgundian, or Burgundine. I don't know how you're supposed to specifically say it, but this strategy game, you play hexagonal chess. And so he's playing some of that with us on Sunday night. So if you want to check that out, come to my channel. Sunday night, it will be at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time at nighttime, and we play against each other. Right now, Frost is my teammate, so yay, go team!
Yep.
We're playing as the tyrants, the Empire, and Tyrant Country. So hopefully we can destroy all the good that's in the world. And yeah. So thanks for watching us. Hopefully you have a great night, and we'll see you next time we do some of this stuff.
Yep. All right, guys. Wow. Okay, nope, that's nothing. All right, so that's it. As always on this channel, La Paz.